Welcome to the feature demonstration of the Network Insight Software as a Service offering from VMware. This Software as a Service offering allows customers to quickly use Network Insight to plan and implement microsegmentation, provide 360-degree visibility into overlay and underlay networks, a best practices NSX implementation, and Day 2 management of NSX environments. In this video, we will focus on how to get 360-degree visibility across overlay and underlay networks, then use that visibility to troubleshoot communication issues. Our demonstration begins with the VMware Cloud Services landing page. Selecting Network Insight opens the service to the Environment Overview page. We select Path, then enter dbadmin VM1 and lab db2. We can see that the path topology provides a highly contextual view of the network, covering each hop in the path across VLANs and VXLANs. Now, let's start off by selecting dbadmin VM1. You can see all the relevant virtual machine details like the version, powered on state, CPU, memory, and network. Next, let's look at the host where this virtual machine is running. You can see also other contextual information, like the physical chassis and related compute details. This particular VM is associated with VLAN 629 and the distributed port group of HQ Cisco UC 629. The uplink is VM NIC3 on the ESXi host. In its first routed hop, the path is a physical VRF named 10.45.0.253 default. This VRF is Cisco Nexus 7K. The second hop is a Palo Alto Firewall physical router. You can view the routing information and the applicable firewalls on the Palo Alto 5060 in the context of these two VMs. The third device in the path is an Arista 7050 device. From here, you can see Network Insight gives you a converged view across multiple vendors. The second virtual machine in the path is lab db2, and it is associated with an NSX-based VXLAN. Now let's look at the virtual constructs for this particular topology instance. The first is going to be on the ESXi host. This ESXi host is on NSX Management Cluster. The hop is a VMNIC, which is associated with VLAN 10. VLAN 10 is an uplink port for the NSX Edge provider. You can view the routing table and the routing interface details, as well as problems that might have occurred on the edge device in this context. In this example, we're actually stating that this provider edge will not be able to converse with the VMs on the LDR release network. This is simply because of a routing issue related to OSPF. We see this provider edge is associated with the VXLAN Lab Transit Network. Network Insight provides the segment ID and all the associated NSX details. This provides full visibility into the VXLAN. The next stop in the path is the Distributed Logical Router. Notice the associated VRF and routing details for the NSX Distributed Router, which is the VXLAN on LabDB. This is where the workload LabDB2 resides. Before any traffic can actually reach the LabDB VM, there is an NSX firewall associated with it. This shows all the applicable firewall rules between the two VMs. Note Network Insight will show relevant firewall redirect rules. A Palo Alto VM series firewall is also present. If connected to Panorama, you can see the actual firewall rules on the Palo Alto Networks VM series firewall as well. For this demonstration, we have one applicable any-to-any firewall rule. Also note that the reverse path can be different from the forward path. The reverse path in this case goes through the firewalls, a different DLR, a provider edge, the same subsequent physical network, and finally, dbadmin VM1. You'll notice on the right side the VM underlay details. The underlay window offers visibility for VMs and NSX Edge VMs in the VM to VM path. Underlay connectivity is shown for each VM and Edge VM in the path from VNIC to top of rack, such as our Nexus 5K. Additionally, multiple VNICs and their associated paths are supported. If we scroll down, we can see events, path port metrics, and traffic flows related to and between these two entities over the chosen time frame. This concludes the brief network visibility demonstration of Network Insight. Thank you.